So I just left Idlewild. I met my dad there and got to hang out with him for a little bit before he caught his flight back home to Seattle. And then I was able to spend the night in Idlewild. And this morning I got a ride to a road that connects to the PCT. But that road is 7 miles long uphill. So I'm only 2.5 miles in so far, but the start to my day is 7 miles uphill and it's not even on the trail. So that kind of sucks. But I'm happy to be out here again. Every time I go into town, by the end I'm always excited to get back on trail. So it's gonna be a rough start, but here we go. So the best thing ever just happened. I hiked like halfway up that dirt road and was stopping to take a break because I was so tired because it was so steep. And a car comes driving up the road, which I didn't think I'd see any cars because it's like a dirt road and there's like down trees everywhere and a bunch of like potholes and bumps and just not the best road for a car to be driving on. But a car came up and so I like waved it down and it was two guys who didn't speak any English at all. But I like tried to ask them for a ride, and they must have understood me because they opened their door and let me in, and they drove me a couple miles up the road, and then their car ended up not being able to make it the rest of the way because there was some snow and some down trees, and so I just got out and I only have like a mile left to walk, but they saved me walking like 3 or 4 miles, which is so great. Woohoo! I finally made it to the PCT. Woohoo! Back on the trail again. On the trail before the sun's up. Miles. Woohoo! So I forgot to mention, I got my trail name. Tweety, like Tweety Bird, because apparently I talk a lot. Who knew? But it's I'm still getting used to introducing myself as Tweety. It's kind of funny, but it's fun. I just met someone at a water source and they were like, what's your name? And I said Tweety, like Tweety Bird, and they were like, you know, you kind of look like Tweety Bird. So I don't really know if that's a good or a bad thing, but it was funny because I don't know, I just got a kick out of that. But so today's already been a pretty big day. I passed the 200-mile mark, which was awesome, and I just completed my first 10 before 10 as well, which is 10 miles before 10 a.m. and it's just about 9:30, and I just reached 10 miles for the day. So that was an awesome goal that I accomplished this morning. And I thought might as well just go big or go home and try and do 10 more miles today to make it my first 20-mile day as well. So I'm gonna see if I can just knock that out of the park too while I'm at it. So today's off to a good start. Goodness, this is the best thing I've ever seen. So it's Easter. Happy Easter. It's Sunday morning. I just woke up and walked about a mile off the trail to get to this road because my best friend Maddie lives in Palm Springs. I'm super close to Palm Springs right now. And so her and her family decided to come meet me near the trail and have a little bit of Easter breakfast and do an Easter devotional this morning. So I'm so excited to see them. They're making their way up this crazy dirt road. So I'm just sitting here waiting. They should be coming up over here anytime now. And so I'm super excited that I get to see some friends who are pretty much like family on Easter morning. I found my family! We're here! Happy and they brought... Oh my gosh. Hello.
Hello.
Woohoo! This is the best possible trail Easter. Now explain why you're doing what you're doing.
Because it doesn't work out there. It doesn't filter out. Oh, there you go. You got to drop.
Yummy!
Bringing it to a boil anyways, you can use dirty water.
That's what I said.
That was the confidence I was looking for. But she said it with like, oh, I think, maybe, I guess.
Rattlesnake sighting number 2. Sticks almost stepped on it. Okay, don't get too close, please. So the trail is completely washed out and we just kind of have to wing it. Oh. I just had to climb under that tree, which was not easy, but I did it. Whew. Back to the trail. Oh, goodness. Good morning. I don't know what day it is today. I think it's day like 16 or something. I don't know what day it is, but I do know that I get to see my boyfriend Jake tomorrow. He's meeting me in Big Bear, and he's gonna hike 5 days with me. It's like 75 miles, I think. We're gonna do Big Bear to Cajon Pass, and then he's gonna head back home. But I'm so excited to see him. It seems that I've started a tradition. Every time someone comes out to join me on trail, the very first thing we do is take a zero. When my dad met me in Warren Springs, we took a zero before we went on trail, and I'm meeting Jake and Big Bear tomorrow, and the next day we're gonna take a zero because I'm exhausted. But then after that, we'll get on the trail. But yeah, I'm super stoked. Last night, my tent experienced rain for the first time, rain and hail, and it did great. I was completely dry and warm, and it was pretty much dry this morning when I packed it up, so passed the rain test. I'm moving pretty slow today already. Ever since that 20-mile day, I think I'm like still recovering because my feet and my body are just like dead, but I'm going to try and do 16 miles today because I want tomorrow to be a shorter day because then I can get into town sooner and see Jake sooner. So yeah, my motivation is just get into town. So only 5.8 miles left for the day. And today's been pretty good so far. It's been taking a lunch break, but it's been relatively easy. A little bit of up and down, but nothing too crazy. So I'm feeling good. And then that'll leave just 10 miles tomorrow. And then I'll be in Big Bear. Woohoo! Also, a weird thing I passed today is this private zoo. Or I guess it's not a private zoo anymore. It used to be a private zoo, but it's closed down now and it's for sale. But apparently this used to be used to hold bears and lions and tigers for movies, which is interesting. It's pretty small, which is kind of sad that they would put such large animals in these small little cages, but yeah, bummed it's closed. Could have saw a grizzly bear. Also, since I'm on this storytelling kick, this is why they call me Tweety, because I just talk a lot and I have no one to talk to out here, so I'm just talking to my camera. But today I made a friend from France, and he was running low on water, and the next water source isn't for another 5.8 miles, the next camp spot that I'm gonna spend the night at. But today there was a stretch of like almost 17 miles without any water. And so he was running low on water. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have plenty of water. Can I give you some? And he was hesitant to let me give him water. But I told him I have run out of water multiple times on trail so far. And I've had so many awesome people give me just even like a half a liter of water here and there. And I have just been waiting for the opportunity to return the favor to someone. So it was really cool to be able to help someone else out because people are always helping me out here. So yeah, that was fun. I feel good that I get to finally help someone and I'm not the one in need because I'm always the one in need. And I made a friend from France. Okay, my story's over. Yummy lunch. Peanut butter. Honey peanut butter, the best kind.